Fiona, great to see you.
Lovely to see you too, Charlie.
Your role with Just a Drop. You're chairman and founder of that. Your recent visit to Uganda to look at how the program's going, what did you learn?
Well, when I set up Just a Drop, it was a way of encouraging the travel and tourism industry primarily, but any businesses, to be able to give back to communities across the world. And the way to do that, I decided, was through providing clean water, sanitation, and one of the fundamentals of that was to ensure that anything that we did was sustainable in the long term. So I was in Uganda a couple of weeks ago looking at some of our programs that we did 4 years ago, and I suppose one of the things I found most gratifying was meeting people in the community who had to see the water pumps still flowing clean, safe water. But it was the impact that it had on the community that was the most important and impressive thing. I had women coming up to me and saying, "We're so happy," and they were so happy. I said, "Well, why are you that happy? What is it that's actually making such a difference?" And they had struggled to find water before. They would be going to ponds that would dry up in the dry season, and when they went back home without any water, their husbands would beat them up because they couldn't cook. Or they would spend hours trekking to try and find water, and when they came home, their husbands thought they'd been sleeping with other men and would beat them up. So for these women, just to have a pump that was a constant source of water, it had completely transformed their husband's behaviour towards them, and that's what was making them so happy.
My goodness!
But then it was also seeing that the local school had doubled in size because, again, children weren't trekking for water, they could attend school, they were healthy in school, they were doing better at school because they were hydrated, they had energy, they had enthusiasm and a sparkle again. And waterborne diseases had reduced from 40% to below 5% in the community. So that was a project that we started 4 years ago, and it's still alive and clicking now. And for me, that is about sustainability in action. It's, that is what it's about.
It must feel good. Fiona Jeffrey, Chair of Tourism for Tomorrow Awards and Chair for Just a Drop. Thank you.
Pleasure.